February, March, whenever it was, you know, when Ryan fought Devin. I remember being in the hallway after the fight, and, you know, there was a lot of celebration coming from Ryan's side. Henry Garcia walks by. You guys get into a little tiff. And, you know, he was upset, but he apologized. But the thing that came out of that, because I had actually literally right after, I said, it's funny because the one name they aren't calling out is Boots. And I think you may recall you responded. You said, yeah, you know, it's funny they mention a lot, but I don't hear him saying Boots. Well, I interviewed Henry maybe last Monday, and he actually stated that's a fight they're interested in. Ryan Garcia versus Boots. Yeah. And it's the first time I've heard him say that. What are your thoughts?
Come on, let's be real, yeah? There's no way in a million years they're going to fight Boots. If they want it, they can come out and they can fight Boots, first fight back for the world welterweight title. No problem. But they won't. But we'd love to make that fight happen.
Yeah. So you think he's not actually being serious?
Come on.
There you go. Heard it from Eddie himself. All right, Eddie. I got to ask you about this. Obviously, you know, they're not your fighters, but I'm just curious what your thoughts are on it. Lamont and Tank has been a topic of conversation. I've asked a lot of people, got mixed thoughts. Do you think Lamont is not getting enough credit as an opponent for Tank?
Look, it's going to bomb on pay-per-view and at the gate, but it's actually not a bad fight. Like, the problem is no one knows who Lamont Roach is. He is a good fighter, but he's a super featherweight. He's too small for Tank. But more importantly, the general public, like the pay-per-view bulk audience, just don't know who he is. And that's a problem when you're selling a fight of that magnitude. So there'll be a lot of people disappointed with that fight. Me personally, I don't think it's a terrible fight, but a hard one to sell.
No doubt, no doubt. Look, we're in Philadelphia. We got 2 fights this weekend, 2 kings, Jaron Ennis, and of course, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I know you're confident, you expect to win, something sensational. Here's my question really, right? Because I'm sure that's how you answer all those things. You know, we expect a great fight. We expect a, you know, sensational performance. But my actual question with those 2 gentlemen is, what is the fight for each of them, if you can answer it, that makes them a star? Who's their dance partner?
I mean, a real star, the one that we really badly want, which is Boots Ennis against Terence Crawford. I mean, that's the fight that gives us generational greatness. For Bam, I love the Puma Martinez fight. You know, I want to see Bam win all the belts in the division. I also like the Chocolatito fight. I think it's a great fight. Idols become rivals kind of stuff, you know. But listen, they've both got to get through their mandatories. I know Boots is expected to win. I've got to tell you, Bam's in a tough fight this weekend. And this is a tremendous card. Not only have you got Boots and you've got Bam, you've got Ray Ford. For me, I think this kid could already be one of the top 130 pounders in the world. Former world champion at 126, should actually still be world champion. And you've got Tito Mercado in a really tough fight. He's a lot of fun at 140. He's going to be a major player if he can win on Saturday. And look out for Khalil Ko. This guy is a future world champion at 175 pounds, no doubt. So Amo Williams back on the card. You've got Zachary Moses. One of the best fight cards of the year.
There you go. If you're at home, DAZN, you can catch it there. If you're in Philadelphia, come down to Wells Fargo. 2 other quick topics, Eddie, and I'll get you out of here. Tank and Ryan, they've been talking on the internet today about actually having a rematch. Do you think there's a likelihood that could actually happen, or are they just talking?
I'm not mad for the rematch, but I think it will sell quite well. Yeah. I don't think Ryan will take that rematch.
If it were to happen, any different outcome if there's not like a rehydration clause or any of that stuff?
Everything depends on the weight, you know? Everything depends on the weight.
Gotcha. Tio Ryan, do you think that's likely? That's also been spoken about.
Honestly, I think Teofimo is all over the place.
There it is, period, huh? Yeah. All right, last question for you, I'm done. Eddie, this is Fight Hype. We've watched you, we've seen you watch the stories, and we appreciate your viewership. We got a really dope show, No Holds Bar. Know you've probably seen some advertisement on it. I host that, the Puerto Rican Kid KG. When are we gonna get you on No Holds Bar? We've been making a lot of noise. There's a lot of articles being written.
I'm ready. Line it up. We'll see you there.
I've been on Matty Lawless's DM. Maybe tell him to answer me.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate you, Eddie. Fight Hype. We out.